Sandman is doing good. He's almost gotten to 100K. Well, he's halfway there. He's halfway there. This guy needs to be checked. He better be talking about me. He better be talking about me.
Friends, you might remember that in many of my previous videos, we have countered sepoys and such. And in almost all those videos, these sepoys would be bootlicking some European or American. But friends, in today's video, I am going to introduce you to a clown who is so drowned in his hatred for Indians that to prove an Indian wrong, he is even bootlicking a Bangladeshi man. This guy must have found out that Bangladesh's per capita GDP has surpassed India's, and why wouldn't it? All the poor and idle people from Bangladesh just cross the border and come to India anyway. So obviously only the good people must be left in their country. Just kidding, guys. I know they must have done something great. Only then could they surpass a fast developing nation like India, at least in per capita GDP. Anyways, let's get back to our clown. When this guy found out that Bangladesh's per capita GDP had overtaken India's, he thought, let's go and lick the boots of Bangladeshis too. Because the main objective is to humiliate Indians, right? So to achieve that, this guy will lick anyone's boots. You might have seen this bald man in one of my previous videos, where he was forcibly trying to debunk a girl. And to prove his point, he was beating around the bush. This guy already has a reputation for trying to prove Indians wrong in everything. And we will see a live example of this in this video. You might remember that a while ago, a video of a Bangladeshi waiter went viral in India, where he was abusing India, and later, the people he was abusing made him apologize. Now, even though it's clearly visible in the video that this guy is abusing India at first, and this guy even apologized to those people in front of the police. But this bald man will try to convince you here that those girls, whom even the foreign police helped, are wrong. But this Bangladeshi uncle is right. That video was heavily edited. Like, there are breaks here and there and other things, and there are many flaws in that video. Let's dive into the video today, and I will show you the true reality. I will show you by...
The only people who can talk on that video are the ladies that were there and the waiter who was being obnoxious. Our videos always taking out of context? Absolutely. But the thing is, if the waiter hasn't come forward to tell his side, then guess what? It's the women's side that obviously was correct. Especially since the police had her side. Because they would have checked the footage and seen everything that was going on. I find it funny how, like, I guess I could fall in this category too, where I'm like on the outside seeing something and I'm like, this is what's really going on. What the heck do I know? What the heck do I know? What the heck does he know? He wasn't there. He had nothing to do with it. He's just like, I have this epic foresight that I can see between the lines. You know, all those edits, every time it skipped, my brain filled with the empty void that was once there. My brain pieced it all together. I mean, he's probably one of those people that asks you what's your zodiac sign. And if it's something that doesn't get along with his sign, he'll hate you for life. There are a bunch of white women in America like that.
Fact checking. That is fake news. That video is highly edited. It has been manipulated in such a way that you feel the girls are right and those people are wrong. Let me show you
That person.
Seeing their confidence, you might think they have some new explosive evidence. Some CCTV footage or another angle of the story, where it is clearly visible that the girls who are defending India are wrong, and the Bangladeshi who is abusing India is right. But friends, in reality, they don't have any proper evidence. They are just speculating on their own that the blame the girls are putting on that man, which is even visible in the video, is all wrong, and these girls are lying. This guy will also try to present that waiter's perspective later in the story. But first, let's see how he debunked that video and what his key points were in that video.
Nope, I called the police. You know what? Mind your language. Our ladies first, okay?
But you say that, sir, you mind live live?
We are not live.
You are live.
We are not live.
You are live.
You say again what you said before. You can ask her what. Say again what you said before. You know why?
I have seen 20 seconds of the clip so far, and I've already spotted 4 mistakes from these girls. First mistake, the waiter is saying I called the police. And I will tell you, these girls didn't call the police. That waiter called the police. Second mistake, mind you.
No. Again, I'm literally doing the exact same thing he's doing, but it is very commonplace where people, when they've done something wrong and they know they've done something wrong, they'll be the ones to initiate calling the police. Why? Because they want to feel, they want to make you scared to back off. Because this is your country. This is your place. You're in Spain. Nobody's going to listen to you. But yeah, the fact that he's like, I'm going to call the police. I'm going to call the police. Like, no, you have no right. You're not going to. You will threaten to, but you're not going to. I mean, there's a streamer that constantly threatens that he's going to sue for defamation. He never will. Why? Because every single thing that's said about him is completely 100% provable in his own clips, in his own streams. So he literally always says he's going to sue for defamation, but he's never going to because everything they say is true. Is absolutely 100% confirmably true, especially with all his streams. It's one of the, he says it just to kind of put the fear out there, even though he never will. It's just to make people afraid. But most people who know how the law works aren't afraid because they know they have a provable case and the other person doesn't.
We are ladies they were playing the ladies card there. If you didn't want to argue, you shouldn't have argued if you're a lady. If you want to play the ladies card, you shouldn't have argued. Don't play this card now that we are ladies. Brother, you are right that if you want to play the victim card as a girl, you shouldn't argue. But perhaps you didn't notice that the man was the one who told the girls to F times Ofsa first. So if the girls are arguing in a civilized manner and you start abusing them, then everyone will tell you to mind your language. And even though you can call out that the girl shouldn't play the woman card here, but by highlighting the woman card point, you cannot hide the fact that this waiter was the one who started the abuse. So even if you don't find the women's part right, the mind your language part is absolutely valid. He's valid. Now the first point this brother makes.
Honestly, I don't mind the woman card thing because in my perspective, how do I say it where it's not bad? Because women aren't inferior, but women should be treated with respect. I've always viewed the world in a very, very kind of simple mindset. Like when I'd, like women, they're a daughter, they're a sister, they're they're someone's family. That's how I always viewed the world. I viewed the world through that lens. Like, I want to have a daughter. How would I want someone perceiving my child? So I have a different way of looking at the world than most people. Most people see a woman, they objectify her. Me, I'd see a woman, I'd see I'd see a daughter, I'd see a mother, I'd see, like, you know, just a feminine kind of figure where they should be treated with respect. That's how I've always perceived the world. Not many people do perceive the world that way. But for me, I believe that women do deserve some respect. Can that respect be easily lost? Absolutely. But I still think they deserve a little bit of respect just for the fact that they're women. It's harder to be a woman than it is to be a guy. I said it. It's easy to be a guy. I can stand going pee. I mean, I guess so can some women these day and age, but I can go to the bathroom standing up. For one thing, at least. Not for both, for one thing. But not that doesn't make me superior in any way, but our lives are easier. They are. Not that everything is handed to us, but I mean, I get up in the morning and I can go straight to work. I just can put on clothes and go straight to work. I don't need to doll myself up. I don't need to spend hours. Women have to go through that. They have to go through that ritual. It's much easier being a guy. It's much easier being a guy. So I think women do deserve a bit of respect. I think it's okay for them to play the woman card because they do deserve a bit of respect, unless they don't deserve respect to begin with. Like, there are a few streamers that probably don't deserve any respect.
Said the police were called by her. We will discuss that later and explain why she called the police and at whose behest, but for now, let's look at his further points. Third thing, the waiter, like, why are you lying? I mean, there's some backstory we don't know that these girls hid and didn't show, right? Obviously, there is some story where they are arguing and the girl suddenly started recording.
Yep.
SI. Now here, this guy's asking her, why are you lying? And the girl has stated from her side that she is not lying. You can ask him too if you want. Now what does him mean here? Someone else sitting at another table, or perhaps their own friend? But the girls have answered this guy's question. And let me tell you, I have watched the whole video. This guy was creating drama with them and calling them rude and such. So to provoke this man, they said, yes, brother, we will be rude because we are Bangladeshi. And in this same video, a girl says the same thing again, which makes this man furious, and he starts abusing India. Now here, friends, notice one more thing. The girl who is recording the video is telling this man to repeat what he just said.
Yep.
Meaning even before the video started, he was saying nonsense to them, which she was going to record and show to the world. Nadi. Fourth thing, you don't know who I am. The girls had said this right before the video cut. You don't know who I am. I mean, that typical threat people give, like, you don't know who I am. I have connections. I know this person, I know that person. They play that card too. This is what you call changing the context of the conversation.
Yeah, because honestly, I would say that to somebody who's insulting me. It's like, you don't know who I am. You don't have any right to insult me. You don't have any right to say anything about me. You have no clue where I'm from in the world. Again, it could easily be that. You don't know me. You have no right to speak about me. Right? Of course, people still will speak bad about me, but I mean, that doesn't, whatever. They'll speak. People will speak nonsense no matter what. But at the same time, I can understand that. It's like, you don't know me nonsense.
Later in the same video, the girl even says that she is an influencer. I will show everyone what you are doing. But here, he is portraying it as if the girl is threatening him, Nim. And this is not the last time this brother is trying to change the context of the conversation. Further on, you will see him twisting the meaning of things several times. Everybody's treating the country badly. You can treat it badly, yeah.
Yeah, we are from Bangladesh, that's right.
You are from Bangladesh? We are from Bangladesh. You are from India. No, that's for you.
That's how people are respectful. Host on, so she is an influencer from again.
From the India?
Man, just pay him and let's get out of here. I can't stand this guy. I will slap him.
Listen, two more things. What does she say? Pay him and let's get out of here. I just want to slap him. Goon culture. Wow, brother, the girl's mood was ruined by that man's behavior, and she didn't even say it to the man.
She was in a restaurant paying for food, paying for service, and the person who she's paying to serve her is a racist. Is a racist, and yes, he's a racist. He's a racist. He's literally the definition of a racist. He's the definition of a racist. I think so. Let me look that up. I still have Sheen there. The fact that I need to look it up. Fine. Racism, that'll be fine. Racism is prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against someone of a different race based on the belief that one's own race is superior. It appears in individual attitudes, cultural beliefs, and institutional policies. So yeah, he's the definition of a racist. He literally is the definition of a racist.
Shared her feelings with her friend, that man, pay quickly. Let's get out of here. Looking at him is ruining my mood, and I feel like hitting him. So this guy labeled those girls as goons. Brother, this is a very common thing that happens to everyone every day. We always encounter someone whose behavior makes us want to hit them. But that doesn't make us goons. We would only be goons if we actually hit him. What is this bald guy talking about, brother? All in all, guys, he is trying to assassinate these girls' characters so that when he tells you his made-up story about this situation, you blindly believe him. She says, you don't know who I am, right? I am an influencer. Why did she play the influencer card? Obviously, she played the influencer card so she could tell this guy that so many people are going to see the way he is behaving.
And make fun of him. Honestly, I hope he lost his job. This is going to put, honestly, I think the influencer should have posted the restaurant they were at as well. Because with this, you have to ruin, and I believe this with any kind of racist, you have to ruin their livelihoods. You have to ruin their lives. You have to. That's the only option. That's the only option left. You ruin them.
This waiter must have thought that this girl is just like any other normal Indian tourist whom we can be rude to, We will treat her wrongly, and she won't be able to do anything back to us. But unfortunately, the girl was an influencer. She made a video, uploaded it, and the guy got humiliated. Now special support is coming from America to defend them, which will tell us how bad these girls actually are. The third thing, she was the one saying Bangladesh, right? Telling him you are from a poor country. So he said it back to her. Now, if you hadn't brought up Bangladesh, if you hadn't provoked him, if you hadn't brought up his nationality.
Well, by the start of the video, you already know that he was insulting them. So of course they're going to insult him back. I mean, it's all fair game. I'm all for them in this situation because I believe in defense. They are defending themselves. They are belittling this person that obviously that sees them as less human.
And had talked like sensible people. Then perhaps he wouldn't have said F India either. Friends, you and I have both watched the same video that was playing on the screen. This gentleman here has watched some other video entirely. In this entire clip, nothing has been said about Bangladeshis anywhere. Nothing has been said about Bangladesh. And Bangladesh has definitely not been called poor. Only in one place the girl said that we are Bangladeshis. That too, just to tease this guy. And that is because this guy was misbehaving with them just because they were Indian. So there is definitely a lot more to the real story. Yes, there are many loose ends in this story. Like, what was that guy saying that made the girl take out her camera to record and tell him to repeat what he just said? And after that, when the police arrived, why did he apologize to them instead of having them sent to jail? Because obviously, the foreign police must be much better than the Indian police. Their corruption and slacking off must not happen at all. So if the Indian girls had done something wrong, the police there would have punished them, and the story would have been something else.
Yep.
But unfortunately, nothing like that happened. Otherwise, this gentleman would have been the happiest because his main content revolves around Indians doing something absurd abroad and then him abusing them. But this time, Indians did not do anything wrong abroad, and this gentleman is still abusing them regardless.
The Indian girls taught a waiter a lesson. They stood their ground. That's why there was a blindfold over our eyes. We didn't see what the real story is. Let me show you what the real story is ahead.
Friends, he is saying with a lot of confidence that he will tell you the real story.
So we're finally going to get the CCTV camera footage, and we're going to see the entire thing play out. That's exactly what's going to happen. No one talks this honestly about how they perceive, how it actually happened if they don't have the actual knowledge. Nobody talks like that.
But when you look
Let's
at the
see the
evidence for his real
CCTV
story, you
footage.
will burst into laughter. Do you know what the evidence for his story is? Mr. Hussein's own video where he is explaining and defending himself.
Let me show you the real video. Hussein's video. Hussein has posted this now 2 days ago, 3 days ago. He explains what happened, and you will be shocked to see it. Why did this argument start? What did the girls do that made Hussein so angry?
This is Hussein from Antica, Haka. Wait, in this video, I say you are lying. You know why I say you're lying? Because when I bring the bill to them, they say adjusting the bill. What do you mean they're adjusting? They want to pay less because I have to cheat with my owner. I want something for free. Waha. When I refuse, say you are, get down. Why don't you do this? Then when they ask, roll to me. I repeat to them, you are the Indian. Because they asked me before, I am Bangladesh. Because they make a video, I don't know, because I am worried about my bills. I am not worried about the video.
So that was the story that made Hussein a bit frustrated, which...
Okay. So he's in Spain, working in a restaurant. He obviously has the rights and privileges to be there. You always end up, no matter where you are in the world, with people who don't want to pay their full meal. Guess what? If you have the right to work somewhere, you are still getting paid. You are not paid due to the meal that's there. You are already... Why would you as a server get pissed when you're already paid? Like, sure, if you're getting disrespected, you go talk to the manager and have the manager deal with it. But no, you weren't. You didn't talk to the manager. You were just insulting them continuously. The fact that you're listening to him and only him and not the entirety of it is the worst part, If there was like body cam footage from the officers, if there was like a CCTV footage from outside the restaurant, another story, because that would have given us the movement. We could have probably read the body language. We wouldn't have gotten the audio, but we would have probably gotten a bit out of it. But the fact that this is just like a he said, she said at this point, a he said, she said, and he's like, he's not Indian, so therefore he's correct.
The girl didn't show you.
First of all, why should we trust Hussein's
Oh,
words?
thanks for the
He
golden
eats.
poop.
It is also possible that when this went viral online, he came up with his own fake story. Hey,
Yep.
and then he made his video and uploaded it so that people would stop abusing him. This guy could have also shown his restaurant CCTV footage and such. Or he could have let us talk to the police officers who came to sort out the matter to show that the police are speaking on his behalf, but he didn't do any of that.
That's Dotson.
The girls
This
have
is
proper
Dotson
evidence
here.
of everything he did in front of
Who
them.
cares?
But what is the credibility of this guy's story that they abused his country and called him low class? Most probably it's possible that he's lying about all these things. Because, man, he is making some very serious allegations against these people. I mean, things like adjusting the bill. These things don't even happen in India. Like, the item is worth 50 rupees.
It's a happy
You
poop.
keep 10 rupees and make the bill 20
clearly.
rupees so I can save 20 rupees. I mean, people spend lakhs to travel there just to save 100 rupees. And, you know, there is no evidence or anything in this guy's story. But this bald man is taking this to be the absolute truth, that whatever he is saying is completely true. And everything the girls said and even showed is all wrong. Even though the local police themselves supported the girls. Yet this bald man is presenting that man's fake story as if after King Harishchandra, this gentleman is the only one who has arrived.
So as Hussein said, why did I say sorry when the police came and I had made a mistake? And why did he apologize? Right? Everyone must have this question in their mind. He says the police came. The police officers told him that these are customers, these are ladies. Just settle the case. Come on, stop this. Just say sorry. That's why I said sorry. Because I have other tables to attend to. I have to get back to work.
Yeah, get back to work. Don't make a big scene out of it. It's that simple. It's that simple. If you weren't being insulting in the first place, this would have never escalated. If they were just wanting to get a few things comped on their meal, you call the manager, have the manager deal with it. You go to the other tables because you have more important things to do. It's the fact that now you're coming out with a random excuse that it's like, yeah, we don't believe you. We don't believe you.
Their bill is worth my entire day's salary, so I have to get back to work. That's why I said let's just finish this. Say sorry. Ladies are here, customers are here to say it, brother.
Was it really the Italian police or did Indian police go there who settled the matter without doing any actual work? Obviously, he got embarrassed and had to say sorry. So he is making up a story that I had other tables to look after. It was my work, so I just said sorry to finish it quickly. But friends, in reality, he said sorry because it was his own main fault.
Tell him to call the police. I will show it to the list. No, I never said that. No, I never said that. You started.
Oh my gosh, his AI voice. His AI voice. That came out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere.
To the list. No, I never said that. No, I never said that. You started first. No, you started first. Mr. Hussein, you started first. Okay, be respectful. You should know how to respect women.
People, you're respected people. You are acting so badly. Because here, they don't like Indian people only for...
Not letting us speak though.
Oh my gosh.
No, say it in English.
I am sorry for this.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah.
For abusing India, say that. Yes.
Yeah,
say
the
that.
AI is
No,
terrible.
please say I am sorry for abusing India.
I say for abusing India.
No,
For
please
using.
properly say. You have to say that I am sorry. You only said.
It's funny. This guy is getting so pissed off. He's getting so pissed off that he's being forced to say sorry to India. Just him and I'm just gonna go back to him. I'm gonna go back to him.
No, say it in English.
I am sorry for this.
For abusing my country, say it.
He is so
For abusing
pissed.
India, say that. Yes, say that.
I already said.
No, please say I am sorry for abusing India.
I say for abusing India.
No, please properly say. You have to say that I am sorry. You only said that I will call the police.
Just say
Friends,
it.
do you remember the first point at the beginning of the video that this Hussein guy himself called the police? So the truth about that is that he first misbehaved with those girls and was threatening them by saying, I will call the police.
Like
I
I
will
said.
call the police. I will call the police. So the girl said that now we will only pay the bill when you actually call the police. That is when this guy had to go and call the police. Now you must be wondering how I came to know all these things. So listen, just like this guy made and posted his own video, the girl who made the video where he is abusing India has also given her own interview. She told the whole story there about what happened where and how the police made Hussein apologize. But friends, when Hussein's second video came out, and after that this bold guy made his video on Hussein's videos, the comment section of that girl's interview video was flooded with Hussein's fans. And these people, without any proper evidence, blamed the very girls who were actually the victims. Anyway, when this Hussein brother's second video came out, that girl also gave her response, and you can see it right here.
So Hussein has posted his video on Instagram, and there are a lot of people there telling me that I am wrong, that I did this and I did that. First of all, you yourself are wrong, because he has no evidence and is just making up stories. Because his restaurants...
Yeah, the fact that people are just targeting her because India. The fact that that's even a thing is ridiculous. Like, it's okay to have your own, like, to use something that I understand going on. There's like the Mizkif Imri Road drama that's going on, where there are people that think both sides were problematic. There are people who have backed either, who are on one side or the other. But the thing is, most people have a reason as to why they're there. With this, it's like, hate India, so no matter what, they hate the person just because India, where there is no actual reason to. They have no justification for it other than I hate India as well. Which is crazy, which is absolutely crazy. Why is that something people can have as a reasonable argument? As a reasonable argument. He looks low-key like the Wojak meme. I guess he just needs some glasses and change his haircut.
rating has dropped, so his owners want its rating to go back up. That is why he's singing. Okay. I went there to eat food with my friends. I didn't go to buy vegetables to bargain there, asking him to give me a 10 rupee vegetable for 5 rupees. I wouldn't do that. And tell me one thing yourself. If you drink a can of Coke in India too, and it costs 40 rupees, would I go and tell him to give me that 40 rupee can for 20 rupees? It's common sense, right? We did not ask him to adjust the bill. One of our friends was eating non-veg and drinking alcohol. She said, I want my separate bill. I don't want anything of mine on that bill. And he got triggered by this. So if he didn't want to do it, he could refuse, saying we won't do it. He said, okay, ma'am, I will do it. When he brought it, my friend paid her bill. He brought it to us and started misbehaving with us. Now he is talking nonsense, like, what do you call it? That we told him we won't pay the bill. That you adjust a little bit. Brother, we understand how much to do. We also work. We aren't crazy. It's not like we don't work for a living. I mean, people should think before they speak. And even if they said something, that was their business. But the idiots who are supporting them, now what kind of nonsense is this? People should use their brains before speaking, before thinking about what the other person is saying and what they are taking a stand on. To those who supported me, I am very grateful. Thank you for understanding me and supporting me and support. I'm fine with many things. But to those spewing this nonsense, I hope the same situation happens to you. If I am lying, then I hope you face the same situation, get stuck in something where people treat you badly in public. Then you'll know the truth. If you don't approve of anything without evidence, it means nothing. The police, we weren't afraid the police there. If we were, we wouldn't have even spoken to them. They made them apologize to us themselves. Shame on you, man. Shame on you.
Now, friends, some people might be thinking that Hussein didn't have a camera to record his side of the story, but even if he doesn't have a recording, we should still hear his side. And normally I would consider his story, but this time I won't. Because this dry, rejected, bald guy, whenever he hears an Indian's perspective, he always asks for evidence.
And you can see there's the skyline down. That's where I'll find the toilets because all the public washrooms are closed. Yeah, they're closed. And apparently it's a tourist spot and they don't want us to use the washrooms. Why? I don't know, fuck it.
Brother, you should have shown that the restroom is closed. Why should we trust you now? You'll just tell lies anyway, so why should we trust you that it's closed? Many people falsely criticize America. How do we know if you're telling the truth or lying? When going from the office to home, people shout at us, why are you Indians here in our country, And this isn't even some imaginary thing that happened to me. All of this actually happened just now. And what is the proof that it happened to you? Who knows, maybe you downloaded some chat and are just telling us a story. I can make up stories too. This happened to me in India, that happened to me. But there should be proof for any kind of accusation, right?
So friends, in these videos you saw that this guy doesn't believe it when an Indian tells them.
The thing is, it's like you could say almost anything about anywhere in the world. Like I've even told my story about how I was, it wasn't scammed, but it was kind of taken advantage of. And I knew it was happening. But at that point, I had woken up at like 4 in the morning after a day of like a 17-hour flight. I slept for like 6 hours. I had to catch the train. I knew it was happening, but I'm just like, okay, whatever. Here. And then I was out like 3,000 rupees. I knew, and I was in my head, I'm just like, this is just a waste. This is a complete waste. And also like a cabbie as well. There was a cabbie as well that completely did the exact same thing. But at the same time, I was like, I just want to get to the place I'm going to. I just want to get to the place I'm going to. And in the end, I was okay. I was okay. I know what I was getting into. I know it was getting taken advantage of. But at the end, I got what needed to go. I got where I needed to go. And that's fine. That's fine. But in the moment, it was annoying because I knew they were taking advantage of me because I thought I didn't know any better. Because I was just like, I remember talking to him and I'm like, this doesn't cost this much. This doesn't cost this much. I'll give you 20 rupees. I'll give you 20 rupees. No. 500 to get to the stop. 20 rupees. 20 rupees. No. 500. And I was like, okay, fine. And then we get to the stop. He's like, all right, 500. I'm like, okay. Okay, whatever here. And then he's like, oh no, we're at the wrong station. We got to go to another station, which is good actually, because I would have missed the train because I didn't know they had changed the platform. And then I had to pay him another 500. And then he carries the suitcase on to the wrong chair. And then I had to pay him another 500. It's just like, dude, I could have done all this. But yeah, no matter what, you'll get scammed anywhere in the world. Even though it was annoying there because I just wanted to get to my wife. I just wanted to get to my wife. And this guy was just asking for money continuously.
Their story. But he immediately believed Hussein Bhai's story. He didn't even ask him for evidence and instead blamed those who showed evidence, saying, bro, you are lying. And why did he do all this? Because he wanted to show that Indians are the bad ones in every situation. In this video, he tried hard to assassinate the character of these girls, saying they wanted to be famous, wanted views, and so on. He said goodness knows what all to those girls. But he never looked at himself to see that he is doing the same thing he is accusing them of. But don't you guys worry, friends. People are slowly becoming aware.
Goku.
In the comment section of this very video, many people have called him out for just sitting there and abusing India and Indians, and that he does nothing else. Now, this guy is living his unemployed life comfortably, but I am not unemployed, and I have to go to the office tomorrow morning. So that is all for today's video. You can tell us in the comment section if anyone discriminated against you in a foreign country, whether it was a restaurant service person or someone else, so we can check if this is a genuine problem, or if Hussein Bhai is just out of his mind, or if Hussein Bhai is just out of his mind. Otherwise, we will meet you in the next video with another topic. Until then, keep playing. Stay happy, Sandman out.
Yeah. Again, I like that. I like that. Sandman's hit or miss for me. It's hit or miss. But yeah, the fact that it's just like the people just jump to conclusions. And again, do people have bad experiences in India? Absolutely. I've had a few myself. Do people have great experiences in India? Absolutely. I've had a few more experiences that way myself. But that's the thing. There are always those people who will always view everything as bad just because of this, and will view everything else as good just because it's not this that you hate. It's crazy. It's crazy.
You guys got a video? It was so bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait on that.